Have you ever stopped mid-step and asked yourself, why do my legs feel heavier than they used to? Or, why do stairs feel steeper even though the staircase hasn't changed? Maybe you eat a healthy diet, you stay active, and you're doing all the right things, yet your joints feel stiff and your legs are slower to respond. So what's going on? Is it just aging, or is something else quietly working against your strength? Well, today, I'm going to reveal something that may surprise you. Sometimes it's not about what you're missing. It's what you're already doing, with total trust, that might be silently weakening your legs every day. You see, we've been told all our lives that fruits are always good for us. Natural, healthy, full of vitamins. And sure, many of them are, but not all fruits are good for everyone, especially as we age. And in fact, some of the most popular fruits can lead to joint stiffness, knee pain, inflammation, swelling and fatigue in the legs, and worsening circulation. Even worse, it can happen quietly, so you don't realize the connection until function becomes a struggle. That's why today we're revealing 7 common fruits you may eat every week that could be making leg and joint pain worse, especially after 60. And don't worry, I'll also show you what fruits to eat instead, so you can take back mobility, reduce inflammation, and choose your food wisely with confidence. So, if this topic interests you, take a second to like this video, subscribe to Senior Sense Health, and turn on notifications. We're that weekly friend in your feed who always brings helpful, honest, and science-backed health advice for older adults. Also drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever felt your legs growing tighter or sorer even after a healthy meal. Ready to dive in? Let's start with 1. Pineapple, sweet, tropical, and a silent aggravator. Pineapple is often praised as a natural anti-inflammatory, thanks to a compound called bromelain. But here's the twist. For many seniors, the acids and sugars in pineapple, not the bromelain, are the problem. Why? As we age, our blood vessels and connective tissues become more sensitive. A sugary and acidic fruit like pineapple can trigger blood sugar spikes, microinflammation in weaker capillaries, aggravation of sensitive joints in knees and ankles, circulation issues, that dull sensation to legs. You may feel fine after eating pineapple, but hours later, you notice an aching tightness or a strange fatigue after a short walk. For those with arthritis or chronic joint pain, the acidity can worsen flare-ups, leading to swelling and that feeling like your legs are dragging anchors. What to do instead? If you love tropical fruit, try papaya, which supports digestion and is less acidic and inflammatory. 2. Bananas, not always a muscle saver. After 60, yes, bananas are rich in potassium and are often recommended for muscle cramps. But here's the part no one tells you. Bananas are also packed with fast-absorbing sugars and starches. And in older adults, especially those with sluggish circulation, blood sugar spikes cause inflammation, especially in soft tissues like knees, ankles, and calves. Some seniors also experience fluid retention from sodium-potassium imbalance, swollen feet or ankles, joint stiffness after breakfast, post-meal fatigue, especially after bananas with toast or cereal. You thought you were eating healthy, but your legs are telling you otherwise. What to do instead? Try avocados, high in potassium, low in sugar, and packed with anti-inflammatory healthy fats that support joint fluidity. 3. Watermelon, hydrating, but at a cost. Watermelon is made of water. It's refreshing, and it feels harmless. But here's the surprise. It has one of the highest glycemic index, GI, scores of any fruit. This means it raises blood sugar very quickly, which can be especially dangerous for seniors with poor insulin sensitivity, people with diabetes or prediabetes, anyone with weakened leg circulation after eating watermelon. Some seniors report heaviness in the legs, swelling in the ankles, general fatigue or pain when walking even short distances, tingling feet in the evenings. And if your kidneys are working harder to process sugar and fluid, that only makes matters worse. What to do instead? Eat cucumbers or zucchini slices with lemon, hydrating, mineral-packed, and blood sugar friendly. 4. Grapes, Small, sweet, and surprisingly inflammatory grapes seem like the perfect snack. Portable, small, easy to pop into your mouth. But that's exactly the problem. Especially red and green table grapes are packed with fructose. Excess fructose is metabolized in the liver, where it may increase uric acid, the same compound that causes painful gout and joint inflammation. It builds slowly. Many seniors experience random knee pain at night, stiff legs in the morning, calf or toe cramping, especially after sitting, burning or tingling near the joints, and the worst part, you can eat 2 cups of grapes easily without realizing just how much sugar you've consumed. What to do instead? Try blueberries, low sugar, high antioxidant berries that help detox joints, improve blood flow, and even aid memory. 5. Oranges, not a friend to arthritic joints. Oranges are considered the vitamin C star. Great for immunity, right? Yes, but they also contain high levels of citric acid, which can irritate sensitive joints in seniors, especially when consumed regularly. Citrus acid may cause inflammation around knees, hips, and ankles, swelling in the legs that makes walking harder, morning stiffness or burning sensations in older adults with arthritis. In addition, orange juice, even fresh squeezed, concentrates the sugar even more, which leads to circulation issues. What to do instead? Go for kiwi or strawberries, both high in vitamin C while being gentler on your joints. 6. Green apples, tart, crisp, and often misleading. Green apples are often marketed as a lower sugar option to red apples, and they are. But for seniors, the problem isn't just sugar, it's malic acid. That's the compound that gives apples their sour, tangy taste. And in many aging adults, it can irritate inflamed tissues, worsen lower body joint pain, and aggravate conditions like sciatica or tight hamstrings. Some people even report buzzing legs, restless sleep due to leg discomfort, pain when climbing stairs or bending knees at night. What to do instead? Try baked pears with cinnamon, softer, lower acid, and friendlier to sensitive joints. 7. Mango, the silent sugar bomb. Mangoes feel light, juicy, and full of summer sunshine, but under the surface, a medium mango contains nearly 28 grams of sugar, more than some sodas. When you combine that sugar with slowed senior metabolism and reduced insulin response, you get a higher risk of sudden joint inflammation, fatigue in the legs and hips, circulatory strain that affects how well your muscles receive oxygen, heaviness or soreness during short bursts of activity. What to do instead? Opt for papaya. It offers tropical taste with fewer sugars and a digestive enzyme that reduces inflammation. What should seniors eat instead of these fruits? So now that you know what to avoid, what can you eat? Here's a quick list of the best joint-friendly fruits for seniors. Blueberries, antioxidant-rich, reduce inflammation. Strawberries in moderation. Great for vitamin C. Avocados, technically a fruit, packed with healthy fats. Papaya, anti-inflammatory enzymes. Pears, gentle on digestion and blood sugar. Cherries, tart, help reduce uric acid. Kiwi, low acid, high vitamin C. These fruits work with your aging body, not against it. They fight stiffness, aid circulation, and support leg strength over time. Closing words. Gentle shifts, big results. Aging doesn't mean you have to say goodbye to movement, flexibility, or joy, but it does mean you need to be smarter about what you eat. That fruit you thought was healthy, it might be slowly draining your strength, but today you have the gift of awareness and the power to make a new choice. So, if anything you heard made you go, wait, that's me, then here's what I want you to do. Let me know in the comments. Which fruit are you swapping out starting today? Type 1 if this video helped you rethink your fruit plate, and hit subscribe so we can keep supporting your journey to strength and health after 60, because your legs carry you through life, and they deserve to feel strong. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay mobile, stay wise, stay wonderfully you.